So I present to us one of the most nutrient-dense seeds on earth. That's the chia seed. This is already soaked chia seed, which I intend to use this morning. And so chia seed is one seed that is so dense. It's a gift to humanity, and I want to talk about it briefly and occasions when I use the seed. Yes, chia seed has been in existence for several years, but we just started becoming more aware of it because of awareness, education, and enlightenment such as this. It's one of the seeds that you can always rely on if you are trying to avoid milk because it clogs arteries. If you're also trying to avoid eggs because of cholesterol, you must be seeking for alternatives. There are food sources that you should be including so that you won't be missing out on all of that. And so I'll share with us a few occasions when I take the chia seeds and what it does for me. I need chia seed, or you will need chia seed rather, when you suffer insomnia. Most of this insomnia are caused by low calcium, especially menopausal women. The moment you bring in chia seeds and start consuming it the right way, it will improve your quality and quantity of sleep. That's one of the things it does for you. If you're battling high bad cholesterol, this is one of the seeds it should be including in your diet to help break those cholesterol. You can see the nature with the slippery nature and the fiber and the nutrient density. It's always able to tackle bad cholesterol. It's very high in calcium. Yes, we need calcium on a daily basis. We need calcium in almost all the areas. Almost all the organs of our body need it. And so it's so important that we have a source where we get it. And so if you are going through pains, for instance, maybe waist pain or some form of pains, sometimes it could be due to low calcium, especially women. This is the food you should be taking. A lot of people have even reported to me while taking the chia seed that those pains disappeared. Yes, some minor pains. Once you discover it and you know that you are no longer taking much milk, you're no longer taking starting foods, you definitely have to suspect low calcium. And this is one of the seeds you should be going for. If you're trying to, prevent diabetes or reverse diabetes, it lowers blood sugar naturally. And because of its nutrient density, it's also good for those that are managing high blood pressure. If you are having a problem, emptying your bowel, that's constipation. Doesn't matter how chronic. This is one of the seeds you should be going for. It tackles, very, very stubborn constipation. That's one of the top foods. If you experience clogged arteries, it happens most times with older adults. This is one of the seeds you should be going for to help unclog your arteries. Yes, if you want to improve your heart health, your heart needs most of the nutrients, including magnesium, including calcium, that are found in this very seed. This is one of the seeds that you should be going for. You need to start including it in your diet. If you suffer low energy, you need to also start including chia seed in your diet. Chia seed is one of the seeds that also supports good healthy oral health. Maybe you suffer frequent toothaches. Of course, you know that most of these need calcium for stronger teeth. And if you are always having toothaches and similar problems, chia seed is one of the seeds you should be going for because it's going to help to strengthen your teeth. and reduce frequent visits to the dentist. It's not difficult. That's the beautiful thing about the chia seed, is that you don't have to cook it. It's a raw food. Most of the seeds, we have found out that most seeds are more dense in nutrition. And actually, the older you get, the more you should focus more on seeds. Yes, because seeds come with less calorie but more nutrition. And chia seed is one of such seeds. And so you need to start to incorporate it. Some people started. I actually started chewing it when I, several years back. I was so excited about the chia seed, getting to know it, and then I was just chewing it. But it was irritating my heart. I was always having, difficult, because as you soak it, it's beginning to swell. Just 1 tablespoon, it's going to swell and rise. And imagine chewing such a food without soaking it, allowing it to rise and soften a bit. It's not going to be easy for your heart. It's going to be an irritant, act as an irritant. So I was experiencing that several years when I was trying to incorporate it, until I found out that you need to soak it. And so if you have been chewing it like granite, like the people had just heard of chia seed, they start chewing it. No. You won't get the full absorption and benefit until you soak it. And when you soak it, you don't have to over soak it. 3 hours, 4 hours maximum of overnight. Because when you soak it too much for too long, like after overnight, it's going to start sprouting like a seed that you want to plant. Take to the farm and plant. That's what you're going to see it. You see tiny strands all over the cup. You won't even like to take it anymore. And so even in soaking, you don't have to soak it more than an overnight. 3 hours, 4 hours is okay, but maximum of overnight, so that you won't start seeing a sprouting seed. So the chia seed is one of the foods that you should be taking, including especially women, to prevent cases of osteoporosis. Yes, the sudden cracking of the bones. And then for those who are also experiencing arthritis, some form of pains, and then whether it's joint pain or whichever, you need to start also to include chia seed in your diet. Chia seed has very high calcium content, and because of this, I often advise people not to take it too much, more so that it is plant-based. I've heard a lot of, I've seen some videos and other posts saying take chia seed on a daily basis. This will happen if you take it daily. Don't take it daily, because high calcium foods like that may not support your kidney health, especially the fact that it is even plant-based calcium. So that is just the caution I have to give us about it. It's a superfood, it's a dense, nutrient-dense food, and will support your health in a lot of ways, help you lose weight in a healthy way. I mean, if you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to burn belly fat, it's going to support you in all of these things. Your overall health will improve. Your sleep quality and quantity will improve if you start including the seed in the normal way, I mean the right way and the right amount, without overdoing it, because it has its own ugly side when you overdo it. And I just highlighted one of them. Food is our medicine, but moderation remains our rule. If you like this tip, hit the follow button for more.